fact, we have a passenger with us, Ms. Vinita Sen Gupta. Vinita, it seems that, all the passengers on board Air France went through quite a traumatic experience. What really triggered it? Was it, when the flight got delayed and all of you were asked to, wait for some time?
The flight actually, initially when the flight took off, there was some problem and the takeoff was aborted, and we came back to the base, and they took 2 hours to rectify whatever was the problem. There was a switch problem apparently. Then the flight took off, and then after about 4 hours of flying, then the the captain suddenly announced that for operational reasons we would have to be going back to Paris. So we returned to Paris and we landed at 8:30 there in the night, and then they were searching. There were fire engines and police there when the plane landed, and they were searching the cargo hold. For what they were searching, we had no clue. I mean, we were not even informed that what is the reason. It was couched in the terms of technical reasons, of operational reasons. So firstly, there was no information, and when they took us to a terminal and they kept us there while they were searching the plane till 10 o'clock. And they explained in French, not even in English, very cursorily in English. So we could not really understand what they were saying, what was the reason. So no information was provided, and then they very well knew that we were transit passengers, we would not be having the visas. And no proper arrangement was made for the visas. I mean, they would say the police, it is up to the police to give the visas, and the police they would decide whether to issue the visas or not. So then they took the passports once and they did not issue the visas. Then they again took them later on, and we kept waiting till 7 in the morning. And finally we reached our hotel at 7 in the morning, whereas we landed back in Paris at 8:30 in the night.
So were you put up in a hotel, Mrs. Vinita? If you could just elaborate, where were you and the rest of the passengers while this entire waiting period was going on?
First, we were taken to this E-terminal. They took us to the E-terminal and they kept us there, all of us. Then they divided us into groups that paid passengers who had visas and passengers who did not have Schengen visas. So the people who had visas, they went off to after 10 o'clock, they went to the hotels at 11. And they were all the foreigners, etc., and who had visas. Now, this flight is mostly, I think, the passengers use it who come in from the US. So it is like a connecting flight to Mumbai. Not a connecting flight in that sense, but people take this flight. People were traveling from Los Angeles. I myself was traveling from Boston. So this was the flight I was on to come to Mumbai. And then they kept us in the E-terminal. They told us it will take 30 minutes to issue the visas. And then we traveled in a bus to this terminal, and the 30 minutes went on till 2 in the morning. And then they said the police has refused to issue the visas. We were sitting around in some place in the basement there where the immigration procedure takes place, and people were lying down in the carpet. There were children, there were old people. So there were hardly 15, 16 chairs. There were 53 of us, and there were no chairs to sit upon also. So people were sprawling on the carpets. I mean, it became a scene like, I mean, you were gradually being reduced to a subhuman level in one sense of so to speak. And after that, then they said the police had refused to issue the visas, and then one gentleman, he's an elderly person a senior person in L&T. He said, "What is going on? What is the problem?" And then they told us, they turned back and told us that please don't shout, don't shout at us. We will call the police and have the complaint registered against you. So it was totally, I mean, the most uncalled for. Senior people should have been there. They should have taken the decision. Finally, they issued the group visa at 6 o'clock in the morning. They told us that 11 cars were waiting for us to take us to the hotel. And then we were standing outside in the terminal then from 6 to 7 waiting for that shuttle bus from the hotel to come. And finally, we got onto that bus and reached our hotel at 7 in the morning. And we would have to report back at 10:30 because our flight was then taking off next flight was taking off at 2 o'clock. So what my whole point here is that they would not have treated the foreigners like this, which they thought that we Indians, we just quietly, submissively accept things and passively resign to the treatment that is being given to us, and we would just accept this and be lying around, in that basement. We said at least open the lounges. They did not even open the business class executive lounge. That could have been opened. Some other Emirates lounge, we could have spent the night there if they didn't want to issue the visas. They could have clarified that no visas are going to be issued. They could have done that. I mean, and this is not just something which happens. I'm sure that when passengers travel and when airlines run a business, they know that these problems can be faced. And transit passengers would be there. They would be having a protocol for this. I don't see that it should. And they had 4 hours in which to know that when the plane turned back, we were 4 hours away from Mumbai, and
Right.
then it went back to Paris. We were 4 hours to Paris. So they had 4 hours to decide to plan what they would do. In fact, I think the whole thing has been outsourced by Air France to the agents, and some agent was handling the agents were handling the thing. So it was very inefficiently done, and very, first they thought that we would just accept what they were saying. When they realized we were not accepting, then they made, I think it was all a pretense. I mean, if you're going to issue a group visa at 6, what stops you from issuing it at 11 in the night?
Right, Ms. Sen Gupta.
Yeah.
It so must have been quite a traumatic experience. Therefore, all the passengers who were on board the Air France flight who are now alleging of racial bias by the airlines.